All right, guys. Okay. So I recorded once, but apparently I didn't press record. Oops, my bad. So ignore this mess right here. But we're going to use the same line. Some things that I learned from the first time around. I'm actually going to tape these down. It kind of helps keep these wires in place. But what we're going to be doing today is I've been asked by a bunch of people to test out the Green Stuff Conductive paint. So that's what we're going to be trying out today. Here is, I have a 8 AA battery compartment, fully powered up, ready to go. Here's the end to it. I ordered the Edgelec 3mm clear round ticking or flickering light that is 9 volt to 12 volt off of Amazon. I finally got it. It took a week and a half, 2 weeks to get to me because of the infamous Texas storm. So thank you very much. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of, what I'm going to do here is based on the videos that I saw in watching this is I'm going to put 2 lines down, one for positive, one for negative. This is going to be important when you're doing this to make sure that you're keeping them kind of separated. I think that's going to be key to doing this when you're using it. So I'm going to put a decently thick amount of conductive paint here. It's not too bad. Okay. One of the things that I learned when doing this earlier is to tape these down. So on these, the black, of course, everybody knows black is negative, but I'm going to tape these down to ensure that the wires don't come poking out. There we go. So I'm going to put this positive right here. I'm going to tape him down nice and good. What I saw was you want to put just a little bit more over top there. I'm going to do the same over here for the negative. I'm going to put him down fully here for us. There we go. You want to make sure you're wearing gloves. This stuff is pretty gnarly and nasty. Again, a nice thick coat here. I'm gonna blast a little bit with the blow dryer. So here, oh, boys, girls, always make sure you hook up your negative last. Okay, you don't need you electrifying yourself. That would be a whole lot of no good. I think I may be able to get away with just one piece of tape on this piece here. And I state that because the wiring is not so long as the other ones. So get it nice and coated. One more time. Again, I'm gonna blast it with the blow dryer. I want to test it out here. I'm gonna put another little piece here down because this end is wanting to come up just a tad, so I just want to make sure it's secure for this testing. All right, so it is working. What I'm going to do here, you can probably see it here, but let me just reach up here and, sorry for the arm shot there, but this will give you a good idea of the light. So it is working, which is awesome. Okay, so there's that. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys real quick is that you should still be able to airbrush over it. So I'm gonna just throw in just a little bit of black here into my airbrush. If anybody's asking or wanting to know what I use for my airbrush, I have a Badger 108 Patriot. It's a good little workhorse. It works great. So there we go. Let's see how this looks. There you go. So as you guys can see, it definitely does work while it's airbrushed. Still working, still flickering away, which is just amazing. I'm going to apologize for this huge mess back here. I'm working on getting some paint holders. As you can see, I have a little bit of a paint addiction. My apologies. But there you guys go. Again, my goal is to put this, of course I'll shorten the wiring, but to put this flickering LED into my Berserk Deathstroke model. He is almost completely finished. I have not finished the one piece or the lantern. I separated the lantern and stuff. I'll show a video. I'll put a video together of when I do this to be able to highlight how I do it and everything else. But I think the name of the game is, for those who are wondering, I think I will be super gluing down the cabling on here. That way it stays nice and secure onto the model. And then I'll use this. I'll give a good amount of time for the base layer of the conductive paint to dry. I think that's going to be key. And then when I put down each end to the wiring, I will dab it, let it dry. I'll probably hit it with a blow dryer on a high heat to get it to dry faster. And then on down about my business. But you'll definitely want to have this all sorted out in which way you're going to go with your lighting and your painting, because you can definitely paint over this. Now, I don't know if you can use a really thin line. I don't think you can, so that's going to be tricky. So you'll probably want to use it in places where you can hide. I'll test that out, the thin lines, and let you guys know, kind of report it back to you guys. But there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get off here. There you go. And just before I go, here's on, here's off. It's constantly responding. I don't know if you guys can see, even this wire is coming up just a little bit right here on this negative on this end, but that's okay. But the rest are nice and secured, and that's the key part. It's still working on drying, but yeah, there you go.